In order to experience a calm lifestyle, it's important to maintain a strong environment. Your body is your environment, and it's your job to keep it strong, fit, and running smoothly. There are natural laws of life, and when you begin to recognize this, you set the stage for emotional well-being. The human body has wonderful healing powers, but one must learn to step out of their own way and allow the body the chance to heal. We're able to aid the body by exposing it to natural sources of healing, such as proper diet and nutrition, pure water, fresh air, exercise, sunlight, and rest. The body has natural sources which enable it to find its proper balance, and you can help pave the way by learning to avoid toxic substances and a stressful lifestyle. As we have stated, diets based upon whole grains, fresh fruits and vegetables, good fats, lean proteins, and complex carbohydrates are essential to good health. Avoidance of refined and processed foods is also very important. The majority of illnesses in our country are due largely to improper diet and the stress this imposes on the body. These illnesses are on the increase as pharmaceutical sales skyrocket. Take a look at the majority of medications prescribed today: acid reduction medications, diet medications, blood pressure reducers. Misuse of food and overuse of food is the big culprit. If one were to learn to eat properly, they could avoid these pitfalls. You have choices in the foods that you eat, and by making the proper selections, you can guarantee to have a healthier body and feel your very best. Remember, there are always alternatives. You have options besides over-the-counter and prescribed medications. It's amazing how many food and natural health choices are available to you. For instance, did you know that limited exposure to sunlight before 10 a.m. and after 4 p.m. may be a healthful addition to your life? Walking in the park, experiencing the soil beneath your feet, grass or sand, and breathing in fresh air is not only exhilarating, but also healthful. How long has it been since you breathed in naturally sweet-smelling air or listened to the sounds of nature? They can be quite restorative. Sunburn is not healthful and inhibits the immune system, so always avoid overexposure to sunlight. Moderation in everything. Hydrating the body with pure water when thirsty is also essential. Remember, moderation is also important with this. Excess of anything may be more detrimental than not. Too much water will only serve to flush out essential nutrients necessary for good health. But also use water, bathe in warm water, and avoid excessively long hot showers, as you might experience weakness due to the leaching of minerals from the body. I make it my business to have a glass of water whenever I rise in the morning. This rehydrates the body after a long night's sleep. I also try to drink 8 full glasses of water a day. You'll notice that when you do this, you feel stronger and more alert. You'll feel calmer too. This is because your body is stressed due to lack of water, and that only adds to anxiety symptoms. And so drink water every day, especially in warm weather. Listen to your body when you're thirsty. And of course, remember moderation in everything. Don't go overboard, but keep yourself hydrated. Also remember, rest and relaxation is a must for good health. Take small segments of time during your day and devote them to rest and relaxation if possible. Rest does not always correlate with sleep. Using moments to meditate, journal, or soak in a warm tub are restful. They're respites from the commotion of a hectic day. Take your moments and turn off the chatter. Exercise doesn't have to be a boring experience if you incorporate personal interest with movement and fitness. Walking, dancing, swimming, and stretching are just a few invigorating exercises, easy to commit to and healthful as well. When combined with music, especially the sounds nature provides, you receive a double hit of positive energy and relaxation to the mind. Self-nurturing is an important facet of life. If we don't care for ourselves, who will? If self-caring is not a priority in your life, you are not giving your best to those who are important to you. By all means, avoid toxic substances found in too many over-the-counter medications, caffeine, nicotine, and alcohol. They play havoc with your blood sugar, sense of well-being, and place a stress on the body which interferes with healing. Begin your own personalized program of self-nurturing and practice it on a daily basis. Become cognizant of the foods you select. portion sizes, and the environment in which you take your nourishment. Become mindful about your lifestyle choices, those you surround yourself with, and the path you walk as you make a concerted effort to nurture your body and mind both physically and emotionally. The natural path is the solution for a healthier life. It's important to be aware of all the laws of healthy living. This begins with diet and nutrition and balance. Wholesome, unrefined, unprocessed foods work for you rather than against you. Eat when hungry, not bored. Hydrate again, as I said, with pure water. Drink when thirsty. Immerse in pure water. Avoid tap water. Avoid MSG and artificial sweeteners. They're classified as excitotoxins, which affect your memory and harm the nervous system. Avoid any products with high fructose corn syrup as well. They are sugar products. Dump sugar and you'll lose the majority of your anxiety. Skip any foods with hydrogenated oils, which are trans fats. They are man-made and toxic. Forget about protein bars. They're made with sugar and are basically sweets with a fancy label. If you require more protein in your body, opt for whole foods such as lean meats, fishes, poultry. Dairy is also a protein, and the combination of beans and rice adds up to a protein. You have options. You do not have to take pills to maintain protein levels, or drink powdered drinks, or take sugary candy bars that claim they contain protein. You can have the real deal with whole foods. They're cheaper, more available, and they work. And you'll keep calmer as well. You might also want to substitute sea salt for table salt. It's much tastier and healthier for you. When given the choice over artificial and natural, choose natural and you're choosing health. And don't forget about sunshine. Morning sunlight lifts spirits, rejuvenates. Sunlight boosts serotonin levels. It reduces depression and bolsters your immune system. Choose early morning or late afternoon sunlight for the safest time of the day. Did you know that the best time to sleep is between the hours of 10 p.m. and 2 a.m. because this is the time when your body produces its strongest healing powers. Fresh air in the room is also essential, regardless of weather, so keep your window open a little bit, even in the wintertime. You'll notice you sleep better and feel much better when you awaken in the morning. As we've said before, exercise is very important for the body. Oxygenate your body every day outdoors and dress appropriately and embrace the climate. Immerse yourself in each season regardless of the weather. This can be a wonderful habit. It's exhilarating and it staves off future anxiety. No matter how many lights you have on in your house, it's never as bright as being outdoors, and this adds to your sense of well-being. Another law of healthy living I call bibliotherapy. This is expanding your mind through books. Read your way back into strength. Knowledge is power. There's nothing like relaxing with a good book. Lose yourself in a good book and you'll find instant relaxation. Many find spirituality is a wonderful way to relax, trust a higher force, tap into a universal power. Appreciation of nature clears the mind as well. When you trust something higher than yourself, it opens up your life. And take risk. Prove yourself a survivor. Embrace life by taking chances. Moderation, but enjoy your life too. And be grateful for difficulties. Remember, there's always a lesson to learn in life, and once you get it, you can move past it. Practice simplicity in living. This does not correlate with deprivation. Outwardly simple means inwardly rich. Stop trying to keep up with the neighbors. Most of our greatest moments in life were spontaneous. A look, a touch, a smile. These are the precious moments in life that money can't buy. Remember, as I said before, we have choices in life. Choose natural over chemical when the choice presents itself. It's your responsibility to make these choices in your life, to look out for yourself and make sure that you are living as naturally and as healthy as possible. And accept your authentic self. Tap into your authentic choices. Approval seekers relinquish their power. People pleasers surrender their identity, so say no without guilt. Know what you want and don't be ashamed to tell others. Stand up for yourself and your self-esteem will rise. As I've said before, take a moment each day for yourself. Be quiet, meditate, or journal. Those few moments make a huge difference in your life. And breathe. Do you realize that most people don't even know how to breathe properly? Take the time to inhale fully and exhale. Completely. You'll feel so much better. You'll be energized and relaxed at the same time. Did you ever think of adding more plants to your home? They add oxygen to the air and benefit your health. They look beautiful and enhance your sense of well-being. Another law of healthy living is to learn how to trust yourself. This entails self-love, self-reliance, and self-worth. With these three inner strengths, you will notice that your anxiety lessens. And try to connect with nature. Allow your senses to absorb all facets of nature. Be one with your environment. Those who are connected to nature are the calmest people you'll ever meet. And allow more music into your life. Listen to nature's symphony as well. Natural sounds soothe the soul. You might want to also consider wearing natural fibers. Select comfortable fabrics and appropriate footwear. You don't have to dress a certain way because someone says you must. Who made up those rules anyway? Renounce being a slave to fashion. When you're more comfortable, you'll feel better as well. I think I mentioned before that it's important to keep the windows open when you sleep. It's also important to have fresh air throughout the house during the day. Avoid air fresheners. There is no substitute for fresh air, especially products that are made from chemicals. If you find yourself feeling down, you might want to consider volunteering. Contribute, assist others, and lose your introspection and your self-absorption. You have no idea how this can make you feel so good about yourself and helping other people along the way. I truly believe that when you give, you get back 3 times. Practice being in the present. Stop looking backwards. You can change the past. Utilize the power of the present. The future hasn't happened yet. Stay in the moment. Remain in the now, and you will always feel safe. We all have interests in life. Get busy. Lose yourself in your passions, and success will sneak up on you. When you're occupied in life, the good things will find you. And surround yourself with nature. Fill your home with green plants, pure water, natural substances, and natural fabrics. This will add to your sense of well-being. It will absolutely change your life. And smile and be grateful for all you possess, which is not material in nature. You'll learn to appreciate the basic things, the simple things, the natural things in life. Simple values make life so much easier. It seems when we cut back on the unimportant things in life and clear out the clutter, we have so much more time for the real meaningful things to enjoy. Find your own beliefs and stick with them. Don't feel you have to always go along with the crowd in order to belong. You'll find you gain more respect for standing up for what you truly believe in. Prioritize the important things in life over the duties and clutter. Yes, clutter, all the duties that you must perform in life. Clear them out and maintain simple values and enjoy the intangible pleasures in life, such as family, friends, healthy living, and natural pursuits. We often perceive happiness as something outside ourselves when we already possess it. Practice voluntary simplicity. This is a term coined by Dwayne Elgin, who refers to conscious living choices and reduction of expenditures. It's a simpler and less stressful lifestyle, supporting contentment and ease. It's about living a balanced life while conserving the earth's resources. This lifestyle offers a new appreciation of nature as you reap its rewards. Ordinary, simple, inwardly rich. Henry David Thoreau chose to live deliberately. His mantra, simplicity, simplicity, simplicity. A Harvard-educated scholar, he found peace of mind through simple living and cultivated a grand appreciation for nature, experiencing its beauty and fulfillment. Live each season as it passes. Breathe the air, drink the drink, taste the fruit, and resign yourself to the influence of each, as quoted in his writing. Freshest of foods, purest of water, and cleanest air. This was the path this man chose, sharing his experiences through his writing, always moving forward in his curiosity of life. Walden Pond enhanced his experience of life, and we all have similar potential. We all possess a place of contentment. It's up to each and every one of us to locate the space and draw upon it. A garden, a park, a backyard, a path of nature. In essence, voluntary simplicity allows us the opportunity to stop and tap into the music only nature will supply. It offers a way of life available to everyone with only the sacrifice of superficiality and unnecessary material possessions. To love what is natural is to step on the right path. Peace of mind, freedom of spirit, and independence, this is the reward. Living simply results in a true sense of abundance. Elimination of clutter opens up space for prosperity. Clutter involves more than merely surplus of material possessions, but useless and time-consuming activities and connections. It might be time to reevaluate your life and choose what is truly important and what is merely clutter. How many items are draped on exercise equipment, stuffed in closets, and shuffled from drawer to drawer? How many connections have run their course and are energy draining? Lifestyle obligations and unwanted interactions may require a second look. It might be time to unclutter. Simplicity is the art of elimination. Life is too short to spend arguing or struggling through relationships which no longer serve a positive purpose. Surround yourself with intellectually stimulating and motivating individuals. This is essential for positive growth and inspiration. These are the true power people in your life. These are the people who feed your mind. We always have the capacity to grow intellectually, and it's important to maintain a fertile environment for the mind. Check out your life and determine if it's inwardly rich and outwardly simple, or are you expending excess energy on nonsense and overlooking the elegance of simplicity? Contentment is not about keeping up with others. It's about comfort in your own authentic life, being yourself. It's about living in balance with nature and experience an abundant sense of well-being. Begin by taking a closer look at your life and determine who you truly are. Your own likes and dislikes, not those of society. Decide what your choices are. Begin simply and build. We have one shot at this life. Think about your decisions, your choices, and what is necessary for your own brand of happiness. Decide what is you and what is not. It might not be right for another person, but if it's your choice, you have an obligation to see it through to fruition. You will begin to attract others who share in your choices, and before long, you'll have constructed a life of your choosing with your authentic choices and your preferences. This is not selfish. This is being true to yourself. There sometimes needs to be a vacuum in order to receive in life. If you wish to receive abundance, it's time to form a vacuum, a space in which to receive it. This is why it's essential to unclutter your life of unnecessary things which only keep the vacuum blocked. It's time to free the space and create more room to receive. Those who live their lives solely seeking the approval of others abdicate their own power. It's time to grasp who you are and take the risk of living life to the fullest, simply, naturally, and in good health. Here are a few ways to simplify your life. First of all, your job. We have long since discovered the joy of doing what you love. It's something you'll do better because of your passion for it, and what a wonderful plus in life to get paid for what you love doing. A lot of people have traded in their high-stress jobs for things they really love to do. Some even choose their hobbies and invented new jobs around them. These are the people who walk around smiling all the time. They get paid for doing something that they would enjoy doing no matter what. Whatever your job, though, see the best in it. Take pride in what you do and do it with enthusiasm. Let's face it, most of us spend a lot of time at work, so why not make it a comfortable and fulfilling experience? And if you can lose yourself in your work, this too is a plus. When we're enmeshed in something, it diminishes the room for worry. Simplify your family, delegate chores. It's great for everyone involved, and the kids learn self-reliance and the pride of a job well done. I believe children love to see that they're helping out a parent. This way, everyone in the family shares in things and has their own responsibilities. This contributes to making a real family, everyone lending a helping hand. Many who practice simplicity keep a gratitude journal, writing 5 things every day that they're grateful for. This acknowledges what is good in life every single day. There will always be things to complain about in our lives, and it's very easy to think of them. Sometimes we have to stop and think about the things we're actually grateful for. It really pays to stop and acknowledge the good in our lives, and believe me, we all have things to be grateful for. Most of all, be yourself. When it comes down to it, being yourself, being genuine, being real, is absolutely freeing. Another part of simplicity is going slow. You don't have to rush through things at a feverish rate to achieve what you want. There seems to be a fast track in this country that everyone tries to keep up with. We fear if we don't do something or accomplish our goals by tomorrow, we've failed. That's not true and not even close. Slow down and experience calm, and you'll realize that you're making better decisions. You can still achieve everything that you want, but at your pace. There's no one standing beside you with a stopwatch. Nothing in life is that demanding. Simplify by dropping the past. What's done is done. No one can change it. Don't even try. Stop looking backwards. Start looking ahead. Don't waste time trying to redo it in your head either. It just wastes energy. If you're unhappy with your past decisions, vow to never make the same mistakes again and do things differently in the future. Learn from whatever made you unhappy or caused you anguish and then let it go and move on. Keep looking forward. Another form of simplicity is to practice being the observer. It's a nice feeling to be the observer once in a while, to kick back and watch. You don't always have to participate, although it's fun to get involved. But for a change, you might just want to feel the quiet reassurance of observing. It's a very interesting experience, too. So stop feeling that you must be on all the time. Take a break and be the observer. You might find it more relaxing for a change. And forget perfection. Let it go because it can only hang you up. Yes, strive to be the best at whatever you do, but don't get hung up on the details. You'll accomplish more in life when you forget about being flawless. As I've said in the past, perfect people are hard to be around anyway. What you may look at as an imperfection may be something another person finds endearing about you anyway. So don't be so hard on yourself. Lighten up. And last but not least, appreciate the small things in life. This I love, the rhythm of the natural world, nature, music, family, friends, and most of all those magic moments that we notice when we slow down and don't rush the process. You know those moments, the ones that aren't even a special occasion, but freeze in our memories forever. It can be something as simple as sitting together, sharing a laugh, preparing dinner together, or riding down the road and singing a song. A look across the room, a giggle, or a shared joy. Moments that are unforgettable. Know who you are and where you came from. T.S. Eliot wrote, "We shall not cease from exploration, and the end of all our exploring will be to arrive where we started and know the place for the first time." Have a wonderful week.